Orange County Registered Digital.
Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Gridiron Extra Show. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis, live from Foothill. Well, not exactly live.
Taped.
Kind of taped, but we'll keep that a secret between everybody.
As it's live.
Yeah, it's Monday, but this is being shown Tuesday. You get the point.
Are we in Tustin or are we in Santa Ana?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Actually, the postmaster says we're in Santa Ana, but the residents will say that they're in Tustin. But
North Tustin or just Tustin?
no, they say Tustin. It's Santa Ana, folks. Just live with it.
I think it's old school as North Tustin. I used to remember the North Tustin date lines from Foothill High School.
By the way, these guys are old. And I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. This is Dan Albano. This is Steve Fryer. Guys, we're here at Foothill High School. They're going to be taking on Esperanza for looks to be second place in the new Crestview League. Esperanza lost to Villa Park last week, 13-10. Villa Park, the Spartans, are the class of this division. Foothill beating up Yorba last week. Yorba Linda 55-14. Dan, we just finished talking to some players and coaches, and it seems like the theme this week is getting that win, getting on a roll, try to get into the playoffs, avenge that loss to Villa Park.
Yeah, and Coach Case, said it well. We got to talk to him a little bit. They're trying to get some tradition and continued here. They have a winning tradition here, but he's got a lot of really good juniors on this team, and he wants them to push on. How these seniors finish out strong, and they showed a lot of character in bouncing back from the Villa Park loss. And they got to get to the as Coach Case says, the third season is a postseason, and then try to win a game out there. Last year they had a real tough, kind of surprisingly one-sided loss to Los Alamitos in the first round of the playoffs. So I think, if they can get this win against a tough Esperanza team, that'll be a lot of momentum for them.
Hey, Steve, at least these two teams aren't playing Saturday at 1.
No, they're not. And that's a bizarre game for a different topic. But this game's very interesting, because when Foothill played Villa Park, they lost by 42 points. Esperanza plays Villa Park last week to lose by 3. Whoa, that's got to get your attention, because Esperanza's getting better at the right time of year to do so. And Foothill, they better be on their A game to play the Aztecs.
Yeah, as Dan mentioned, we talked about 3 seasons here at Foothill. We talked to the players about 3 seasons, and also what do the O-linemen like to eat?
Definitely Chris Yagi's mom makes these bacon cheddar mashed potatoes. It's definitely one of the favorites, yeah.
Win one more game, that's all you focus on is the next game. And so I think that's what it is being a Knight, is just come out every day, prepare, get ready to play the next game.
In the beginning of the year, I don't know, it just wasn't clicking, but game after game it just started getting better and better, and we all saw the improvement, and we're like, hey, let's get on it, and just kept rolling.
This is a huge game for us. Only 2 teams are guaranteed berths into the Southwest Division, and unfortunately we dropped one to Villa Park, so we're trying to get that second place, and so is Esperanza. I mean, they got to win to get in also, so it's a big battle. Game 10 is a lot on the line here, and our kids want to move on to the 3rd season, so we're motivated, and I think it's a great little matchup between the 2 teams, and it's going to be a great game.
Our thanks to the Foothill players and staff. Steve, Mr. Moebius. You like him, don't you?
Well, I was at the Brea game, the Brea Foothill game. That was his debut as quarterback, and he was good. He's good. Kind of shaky, but good. Kind of what you expect to see a junior in his first start. And then a few weeks later, I saw Foothill play Elmo. Boy, had that kid grown in terms of his ability to run the game, make plays, a lot more confidence in his throws, just night and day stuff. It was fun to see him do so well. He's going to be a key guy in this game because he throws it well and he runs it pretty well. And Esperanza is going to have to keep an eye on Preston Moebius in this football game.
I believe you alluded Moebius's play to just a young little puppy growing up into a big savage dog.
Well, he was a Chihuahua.
In a good way.
He was a Chihuahua against Brea, and now he's a Great Dane.
I like it. Great Dane Bakery also has a lot of good desserts, by the way. Maybe in your neck of the woods, Dan. Players to look out for.
Well, juniors, that's a good junior there you mentioned, guys, at quarterback. Another one is Chris Yagi is a junior nose guard, and he's going to be a real important player for this Foothill defense. Another guy I like is Logan Weatherholt as well. Real physical. He had a couple big hits against Villa Park in that game, and they didn't. And that Foothill defense did not. They kept on playing hard the whole way, even though they were having a tough game. And Coach Case talked about some of the misdirection that Esperanza is going to offer. So a couple of these defensive linemen are going to have to make sure they play some good assignment football, and they work as a team is going to be important, covering their spots. It's going to be a good game.
So keep your head on a swivel, defense. Our thanks to Dan Albano and Steve Fryer. That's going to do it for the final week of the regular season. But next week, we're all about playoff previews. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis, and check out OCVarsity.com for all your latest football information. That's OCVarsity.com, where we've got you covered.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.